All right, guys, welcome back to another class in our camera settings series. Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you how to understand or practically everything that this particular buttons over here does for you. So this is Nikon D750, the same camera we used in the previous video. So without wasting much of your time, let's quickly get into it. This particular button here is your preview button, right? Let me turn this off so it doesn't keep showing. So this particular button here is your preview button. When you take your picture and you want to preview it, click on this button and it pulls up for you. This one right here is your delete button, so more like your trash button. If you want to lose any image that you don't like, click on it 2 times and it's going to go. Before I move forward, let me give you a quick tip. Okay, so if you hold here and hold here at the same time, you can even find it in any camera that you're using. Just look for where they wrote format and format. Hold the 2 of them down at the same time for like 10 seconds or 15 seconds. It's going to automatically format your memory card. So moving forward, this is your AEL and your AFL button. So originally this is supposed to be your focus lock, right? This is supposed to be your focus lock. So let's say you are shooting on your viewfinder. If you press here down, that is if you assigned it. If you press here down, it's going to automatically focus on the object in front of you while you take the picture. Unless you change the setting, the assigned button to any other thing, then it will stop doing that. All right, so moving forward, if you come over here, you see your menu. This is your menu where you can access the menu of your camera. This is your this is your lock, photo lock, but of course you still have your shortcut to your white balance. So what do I mean by your shortcut? If you hold this down and you look over your viewfinder here, the one on top of your screen, if you don't have this one in your camera, of course you can still use this one. If you hold this button down, your white balance is going to pop up, so you can change the setting of your white balance without having to go into your menu to access it. The same thing with this one. It serves as your zoom when you are previewing, and also serves as the shortcut to your quality when you are shooting. If you can hold it down and change it from JPEG to raw JPEG, whatever you want to do. The same thing with this one. It is your zoom out button and also serves as your ISO shortcut. This is your information button where you click on it and it shows you your information, just the same thing that this one does. Okay, I already said this is your information button. Now if you come over here, these are your dial ins. This is your left, your right rather. This is your left, this is your up, and this is your down, more like your navigation button. So when you are in whatever you like, you can use OK as your enter and it will enter. But beyond that, now I don't know if you have been using a single point focus in your camera and you notice that every single time you give someone your camera and you come back, you notice that the points have shifted. This is what happens when you press this particular one and lock it. So lock, this L over here simply means lock. It means locking the focus point to the center. So no matter how much anybody presses here by mistake, the focus point will not shift. If you move it back to this point, it means no matter what anybody presses here, it will just keep changing. So that's a free tip. Moving forward, this is our live view mode button. If you click on it, your camera is going to switch to live view and you'll be able to preview through your digital viewfinder instead of looking into this particular place right here. And this is your camera mode. When you are your viewfinder, this is where you tell the camera, okay, so I'm taking pictures, not video. When you shift it down to video, it simply means you are telling your camera, I am taking videos and not picture. And the last one, but not the least, is this button here. So depending on what you are assigned it to do, it can be your aperture button and it can be your speed button. I'm going to tell you what this one does in the next video. It's going to be quite a long lesson, so I'm not going to put it inside this one. Thank you. See you on the next one.